Hey you guys, Commander Tex here, and today I have a TvT to show you. I do not often cast TvTs because I hate all of the mirror matchups, but I dedicated myself to finding a way to play TvT and enjoy it. And I think the only way to do that is to play as few tanks as possible and no Vikings. We're just going to make a shit ton of bio and medevacs and hope for the best. The style I play this game does kind of rely on him placing his sensor towers badly, as we'll see in a little bit, but I think this was one of the most fun games of TvT I've ever played, so we're going to go ahead and check it out. Start off with a 16 Marine drop, but I'm a little slow in production, so we decided to just pick up both the Reapers and head out. Here we go, tank at the net. Bunch of Marines, another tank. Alien sees all that shit. Dies for his troubles. This tank and Marines were not supposed to be heading those. We're gonna send those back. We're gonna do the first drop into the main. Yep. 7 kills. Pick up and get out, only losing a couple Marines. Bad. This medevac kind of gets wrecked, but does drop off 2 Marines that board away the Vikings. Some more medevacs over here. He's kind of looking to push out, it seems. We're still just making bio. Still making tanks and Vikings like a try-hard did. Imagine making Vikings. Couldn't be me. Not anymore. Played too many games just turtling. I don't want to do it anymore. I can't. So looks like enough for a drop again. Let's fucking pick all this shit up, and I thought about moving out. Apparently I just kind of sat here for a while. Making more racks. Finally pick up some more guys, and I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna need to drop out right now, because he's, he's scanned, he's probably gonna attack me. And in fact, he goes ahead and gets over here to a nice little crook. Pick up all my guys and boost him over here to make sure that he doesn't just drop guys in my main. This is pretty annoying. He's got tanks and shit. Tanks are gonna start shelling stuff. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, and I decide that I want to pick up, go around, and drop up here, get a flank on this. Now, sadly, I didn't realize that he was actually killing my starport. If I had, I probably would have picked this up and pulled it back. But he does get his starport, a barracks that was built, and a building barracks. Meanwhile, over here, getting a bunch of Marines ready. On this side, getting a tank and some Marines ready. Gotta get in position before we attack this army to make sure that this works. And then we stim in, we attack, and we stutter stuff a little bit. And it's enough with the surrounds to kill all these tanks. I felt so cool doing that. I've never gone and just dropped behind a flank, but it's very effective. But tanks are scary to run into. We lost a lot of Marines in that. Okay, but either way, still have some bio around here chilling. This Marine sees that he's out here with not enough to fight me, so we're just gonna go ahead and stim down everything over here. Get a tank, 2 Vikings, evening up the trades quite a bit. Rebuild those barracks. Oh, actually 2 starports to make up for the fact that I lost the only one that I have. I do not really have the Vikings, or the medevacs to be doing anything. I see this with my army, and I think, I probably can't run into that with this much bio, but I can probably just go drop his main with these medevacs, and then try and set up the tanks over here. My idea was these tanks were going to distract him while the medevacs went into the main, and it actually kind of worked perfectly, as we can see from his camera. He can see the medevacs in the main. He doesn't actually see it, it's just in vision. Instead, he sees these Marines his tank's getting set up. And it does distract him for quite a while, because meanwhile, in the main, there's Marines just gunning shit down, kill a turret, kill a bunch of guys building stuff. He does clean up all this stuff, but so many SCVs are going down right now. He even picks up full medevacs and tries to drop right in front of me. I just walk up and click down 2 of them, killing quite a few stuff, and then pick up and get out. These 2 guys sadly are left to their fate. We've killed 30 workers now, which is pretty sick. These guys, a little adventurous, are gonna go home, because there's nothing left for them to do here. Looks like the medevac's here to heal, but it's gonna die. This guy I don't think is going to get anything else done. Yeah, sadly not with medevac healing. So, not pulling that drop back kind of sucked. Even if I had left those 2, if I had saved that medevac, that would have been really nice. As it is, it's still fine. Lots of damage done. Gonna send out another double drop this way. Get some tanks sieged up in defensive position, get a sensor tower up. Now this is what I was talking about. He has the sensor tower, but it doesn't quite cover the edge. So I'm still able to hit from this side. Whereas if he had it like right here, I wouldn't be able to just go into his main like this. And he's all, you know, like out in front. He doesn't really have any stuff in his main besides these 2 turrets, which I'm just gonna YOLO past because fuck your turrets. Good shit. Marines killed this turret and are gonna come down and just try and get whatever they can. Seeing that there's nothing else to be done, we're gonna pick up. We're gonna go through where the turret died. That way we can get out and barely make it up. Again, with a sensor tower placement like this, I can just hide over here and he'll never notice. This is D1 gameplay, by the way. Low D1. Like 3,900. Get another double drop up to the top. This is kind of a weird sensor tower. I would have put another one up here first. But again, no sensor tower to stop this, so we're just going to try and double prong them now. The drop over here comes in and instantly gets shot down, only getting 1 Marine out. The drops over here do have 1 medevac die, but the turret's killed right before I can kill the other one. This one somehow doesn't fire. Bio kills 2 turrets. A bunch more SCVs get clicked down. It pulls back the whole army. And we pick up and get out before the army can actually converge. It's another 19 SCVs. He's still 20 supply ahead of us, because I don't actually make workers. I just have to kill a lot of them to compensate. And we have killed quite a few of them, so compensating. But he has more Marines. And that's basically the only difference. And we have about the same workers. Taking another base. Get another base over here. This is a planetary. More barracks. Production tab. Got a Ghost Academy, because nukes are fun. He comes over here and snipes a full double drop instantly. Brutal supply gap now of 30. Comes over here, nothing to defend this base. Instantly wiped. We have the tank backline here though, but he can't just run in and kill this base. He stands in tank fire. Everyone likes to dip their toes into some tank fire when they play PvP. He loses a good chunk of Marines doing it, but the trades are still fine for him. Just killing a gas, killing SCVs, killing a turret, whatever these things can do. Bad rally here when he was trying to send all his shit home, so we jump on it and kill a couple tanks, evening up the supply gap yet again. This medvac's still just chilling over here. Coming back in. Marauders just pounding down some fucking Marines. Gets out again with 6 health. This Marine very sad that he wasn't able to shoot it one more time. Pick up double drop of Marines, go to the left. Pick up double drop of Marine Marauder, go to the right. Simple as, dude. It's just a matter of not having them die once they're over there. Big ass army coming down the left side. Got a shit ton of Marine Marauder tank. A couple of medevacs, a couple of Vikings. This double drop meets up with the one medevac here. Double drop over at the left. He comes in, I see him on the sensor tower. This base is forfeit. I F2 all this shit back, but I do notice and tell it to go over here and over here. It's a bit of a base trade, a bit of a shit show. We're coming over here to try and deal with this. The tanks are misrallied and walk directly into the army. Last second, notice, siege up, it's far too late. Meanwhile, wrecking this base, All of my bio is still alive, but all of the tanks are dead. This tank, caught out and destroyed. This tank, caught out and destroyed. I realize that this army is going home, and I tell it to keep killing everything. This army I don't notice, and it just walks all the way home. His army is still just blasting through the third. I don't really have enough to stop this with this army. He's got more Marines, he's got tanks. I need this tank to get sieged, or I'm not going to really be able to slow him down. But I get it sieged, and now if he tries to dive me, it's not going to work. In fact, he just takes a terrible fight getting shot by the tank over and over. Meanwhile, over here, these guys are still going to town on some command centers. We have 2 medevacs here just doing nothing. They take this fight. An incredible fight. And keeps walking into tanks. This one Marauder kills a tank. Starts working on a depot. Kills another Marauder. Kills another Marine. Keeps working on the depot. Another drop. We have 4 medevacs just sitting here. I don't know why. Another depot. Sergeant fucking Marauder here. Going for the 11th kill. Doesn't quite get it. All the medevacs evacuate. The whole army comes back. Unable to crack the one tank. No shit ton of bio. We have a ghost now. I didn't realize that this was one tank. I thought his whole army was still here. That's why I'm nuking. The drop on the left. Gunned down, but is able to barely escape with the medevac. The drop on the right. Picks up and gets out. Lands. Damages the tank for 150. And then I realized that it's just a tank, so I just walk out and shoot it. This medevac doesn't make it home. This medevac going home. The SCVs repair all of my almost dead medevacs. I should do this more often. Army going on the right, left. Army going through the middle. Army on the left encounters a planetary. Moving in. To deal with the tanks I see shooting my shit, we send 1 8 Marine drop. 8 Marine drop is immediately shot down by 1 Viking goal. The repair's good and they run away. The nuke does not land. All the Marines run into the main, the lib sieges up, we try and get a bit of an arc. We stim and we hold our ground. It's a trade. As soon as the tanks start shooting, we gotta get up and get out. It's okay. It's an okay trade. Because we've killed so many workers. We're at 86 workers killed. The fleet of medevacs just flies right over the 3 Marines and Viking. Not a care in the world. And they boost away. Three is finishing for the opponent. I believe our 3-3 is already done. Oh, our plus 3 attack is done. Plus 3 armor is not. Let's start. A bit more. Another army pushing down the left. Marauder at the watchtower must be cleared. He tries to siege the tanks, but the Marines are already on top of him. And it's over. So yeah, that was probably the most fun I've had playing TvT. I always turtle with tanks and Vikings, but it's so boring. This is the way to do it. Sadly, fucking sensor towers make it really hard if people know how to place it. But if they don't, abuse the shit out of them. Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a good night.